Hello and welcome to Jordan. What is poppin'? Hi Pumpies, how we doing? How's it going? Hope everyone's doing swell today. All right, listen. All right, sit around. I got some things to say. All right, we got some things to say. And by that, I mean get comfy, get cozy. I hope y'all brought snacks. I hope you all have snacks. I hope you have drinks. I hope you are comfortable because whoo boy, do we have a long one today. Hi, Unreal Zulu. Welcome for joining. Yo, next. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Settle in, Pumps, because today we got a stacked night. All right, so tonight is the launch of No Players Online, which some of y'all might know I have a bit of a history with. It is a little indie horror game that turned out to be like a big ol' ARG that is now being re-released as a huge game where they've taken that ARG aspect of it and implemented it into the actual release. So we're going to be checking that out today because I am a part of the Black Lantern Collective streamer collective. They invited little me to check out their games. So that's why we played Dead Finger Dice the other day. And I'm going to be checking out this one because they sent me a key for it. But I think to get into the mood for haunted ass, evil ass fucking video games, we're going to check out some Interloper because not too long ago, a brand new episode of Interloper dropped. And I said we'd watch it, but I've been busy. I thought, what about today? Today seems like the perfect opportunity to put on some Interloper. Get some creepy ass, evil ass video games about evil ass video games. Video games haunted. Don't know what to tell you. Games haunted. Hi, next. What's poppin'? I told you. I gave you the answer. It's a dolphin. And if you ask me this one more time, I'm shooting you in the face and I'm subbing your soul into an evil haunted video game. And not even a good one. I'll make your soul haunt like Beyond Two Souls. No, not even that one, because I don't want you to be anywhere near Willem Dafoe. I think I'll shove your body into... I will shove your spirit into... I'll shove your spirit into Turok 2. That's what I'll do. Hi, Longfall. Welcome for joining. What is poppin'? How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. So like I said, gang, if you do not have food, snacks, drinks, and a cozy place to watch a stream from, you better get cozy because, oh my god, is Interloper F a big one. Mods, isekai them into the world of Turok 2. Mods, don't even give them PC and mouse controls. Give them the old N64 controls. Ooh, what sort of cake you got? I have, quesadillas. I got bean and cheese quesadillas in front of me. So I want to get into eating this. Hi, Garrett! Look at me, I'm a sexy alien man. That land's like directly on top of me. Ooh, what sort of cake you having? Sounds good. Pop off pump. Hi, Jimmy. Welcome for joining. How's it going? So, yeah, Interloper F is about 2 hours. This is a feature-length fucking film we're about to watch. So, like, get cozy. Get real cozy. After this, we're going to be playing No Players Online. And I think it's kind of perfect that these two came out around the same time of each other. So we really getting immersed in evil fucking video games. Evil haunted ass video games. This is going to be a long stream. You're going to have to bounce at some point early on. So hopefully you can catch the end. We're going to be, well, like I said, it'll probably be like 2 hours. The stream itself won't be too long. We'll be going like 4 to 5 hours. Like we've been doing for just about all these streams this week. 4 to 5 hours. 2 hours of it watching Interloper. And then 2 hours of it checking out the new release of No Players Online. If I like it, we'll probably turn it into a full playthrough, but it's just a little checkout. Not to mention, we're going to be doing a little giveaway. They sent me not one, but 2 keys. One for myself and one to give away. So any pump who's really interested might be lucky enough to win this. I'll finally get to play around with the mix it up giveaway feature. And if I'm too lazy to do that, to figure that out, we'll do something else. Where are the keys actually? There we go. Cool. So I have a key to give away for no players online. For anyone who might be interested in that. Better than Sex Cake, which is a bold claim. That is a bold claim. Incredibly bold. Especially as bold as, Team Nun Outfits is getting. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk the nuns would be the ones leading the charge? I thought nuns are supposed to be peaceful. What do you mean they're the ones winning this battle so far? Granted, we're only the first week into November out of, what, an entire month? A full 4 or 5 weeks of November? And it's tight. It is a tight fight, but damn are the nuns taking the charge. They have faith. They have faith in the winnings. God damn. Let's see, where's Interloper? Here it is. Enjoy your card packs, TV. I have to look this up. What the hell is better than Sex Cake? Unless it is a specific local thing. Here we go. Better than Sex Cake is a cake baked using yellow cake mix with juicy pineapple center covered with layers of vanilla, pudding, sweet whipped cream, and sprinkled with coconuts. I mean, it sounds good. I really like Sexo. But damn, you know what? I'll take a screenshot of this, I'll send it to Cal, and we'll be like, this or sex, and we'll see what they say.
It's a beautiful thing. The Netherlands plays Mother Forest for 10 points to Coco team.
Here, let's put this on. Let me show y'all. Bop. Bop. There we go. Here we go. You know, I gotta say, this looks so fucking filling, but like, I think after like a nice good dinner, just a slice of this would go crazy. You know what? I think there are some days where I would rather have this than sex. So maybe they're onto something. Maybe they're onto something. But I digress. It's time to get into Interloper F. This is a long one, so we're just gonna rip it. Attention, this video and associated content contains flashing lights. I actually have food this time around, so this is also part of the... Whoa! Okay. So we're just starting freaky right off the bat, huh? Hello! Still just right engaged. What's poppin'? Welcome for joining. YouTube Pumpies, you have not been around for the Interloper watch parties when we've done them. I think we've only done one Interloper watch party stream. Go watch Interloper! This shit rules. The premise goes, there's a weird little texture thing hidden in the code of Half-Life, and investigating it leads our main character down a huge conspiracy about, is this game haunted or is the game just fucking weird? And it's super cool, absolutely fascinating. You can watch it all without engaging with the ARG aspects of it, but the ARG makes it really cool because the creators of this will make parts of this story playable. You can download and play some demos that they make for the ARG in your own Source Engine games, in your Half-Life 2s, your Team Fortress 2s. It's super cool. So yeah, if you haven't watched this before, if you really like what you see today, go check out the rest of them. You know what else is filling? Sex. And that cake. Imagining ecstasy, the high you would get with both of them, though.
Whoa. Whoa. What?
All right, Cal made their pick. Cal chose the brownie over sex.
Sorry, what?
Bump, 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 bump.
What?
The deer has spoken. So I guess the cake is better than sex because they went, holy shit, they want that right now.
Well, okay. Interlope. Get S interlope hole 27015.
Interloper is so cool.
Oh my god,
Interloper is so cool. I wish Source games were real. I wish Source games are real. They look so fun. Oh well. If only Half-Life was real. Or good. Hi, Gabrielle. Welcome for joining. Hope you're doing swell.
I was not expecting this right now.
You're getting apple cider pilled right now. Oh, how are you getting apple cider pilled? Having a very fancy apple cider?
Another one?
Yeah, Source Engine doesn't exist. Source Engine was made up by YouTubers to farm Trouble in Terrorist Town clips. It just also so happens to be haunted. And really good for ARGs.
All of them.
It's really impressive they made all of Half-Life 2 as a mock-up for this ARG. Right? I thought it was a bold strategy. The game just kind of came out of nowhere. And then it turns out it's tied to this ARG. Really impressive stuff. In the game Half-Life 2, there exists an ongoing mystery that has remained unsolved for 20 years. Not just 20 years. Hold on. How long ago was the first Interloper episode? How long ago was the first episode? Because the mystery was brought to our attention. Let's see if we sort by oldest. This might have been a bad idea. They probably have a lot more content on their channel than we probably consider. Here we go. 3 years! I have been following Interloper for 3 years now. Holy shit. Cinema, I tell you. Cinema. Mega Baxcalibur is real and he's your goat since Scarlet and Violet. Oh, playing the new Pokemon, are you, Gabrielle? Hope you're having fun. Interloper squared? Who up squaring the Interloper files? Interloper 4, Interloper 5, 6. I remember all these. Hi, Ninja Scene. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? The fact that Source Engine is basically haunted adds an interesting element to SFM porn. What if you wanted to beat it to some SFM porn in VR? But the umbrella man said, "Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo," and then just whisked your SFM Mercy getting plowed away from you. Just carried her off into the abyss. That's true horror, I think. Have we investigated the effects of the Umbrella Men in SFM porn videos? Have we thought about that? My Overwatch SFM porn videos are haunted. Help! Real Reddit thread. 900 replies. The most high quality Mercy models have been stolen by Umbrella Men. You're just drinking apple cider. It's called inches if I want to make a joke about that. I mean, I don't mind. I could drink a few inches. Sounds good. Hope you're enjoying it. Some people describe it as sort of uncanny emptiness. Others describe it like it's a haunting, lonely graveyard. I mean, your average Team Fortress 2 lobby where no one loads in. That's empty and a graveyard and depressing. I am playing Source games for most of my life. I'm sorry. I hope you play better games soon. I probably spent more time immersed in Source Engine maps in my own hometown. Hi, Bob the Builder. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Hope you got some snacks or watching the newest episode of Interloper, a Source Engine ARG horror story. I've always found the general atmosphere somewhat relaxing. There's gotta be creepypastas about haunted porn out there somewhere. Ben railed. Who's he railing? That was until 2021 when I discovered the Interloper mystery. And I realized that there was something really weird and unsettling underneath this world I grew up in. And after 4 years of investigation, I'm finally ready to put it all together! Are we reaching the climax? Are we reaching the ultimate? I mean, 2 hours! That's a theatrical fucking film. I'm going to go over everything I've found over the past 4 years, and I'm going to give my final thoughts on this mystery and end my investigations. Oh, this might actually be the finale. Interloper F, Dreams of a Dead Engine. F for finale. Dead Engine for the fact that Valve doesn't make games anymore.
Okay, so I've practically finished this video now.
Hey, that was
thought
a
it
really
would be
good transition. That was a
ready
really
to,
good
like,
cut.
Just make this.
I'm always jealous of editors who got clean cuts like that.
But I'm getting that itch again. You know, I always get that itch. So I think I'm not gonna do this yet. Let me just. There's some things I want to go look into. So let's just start from here, okay? Because I'm pretty sure I found something weird that I wasn't expecting, but I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get a clip of it.
Was Portal Source Engine? Portal was indeed Source Engine. Titanfall 2 is, or Titanfall 1 at least, is also Source Engine. There's a lot more Source Engine games you wouldn't think of, but this only covers Valve games.
Can you hear that?
But yeah, Portal was Source Engine.
Okay,
Dota is
so-
Source Engine.
I don't know if you can hear that. It's very quiet, but there's a new sound on this map. Now, I know that's not normally here. I probably have hundreds of hours just
I got a
on
horror
this
story
map
that takes
alone.
place in
This is
Dota,
like-
and it's
this
called
has been my
Somebody
favorite
Booted Up
map since
Dota
I
and Played a
first
Match.
downloaded, like, Garry's Mod,
Terrifying to think
basically.
about, I know.
And,
Hi, Shooting Boo. Welcome
I
to
know
joining. How's it going? Hope
that
you're doing
I'm
swell.
hearing a sound that is not normally on this map.
Listen, I like Garry's Mod a lot. I spent a lot of time in high school playing Garry's Mod, but imagine being so familiar with a map in Half-Life or Garry's Mod that you go, those seagulls are new. I haven't heard those before. He's probably not talking about the seagulls, but like, imagine being like, that's new. That wasn't there before. I've spent enough time on this map to know that that sound ain't normal.
You know,
That's haunting from the past.
Here.
Ninja, do you have
And
playtime in Dota?
swear
Are
to
you an
God.
ex-Dota player?
I keep hearing something.
Oh my god, Horror Story Survivor.
And I don't know where it's coming from. I know it's
Oh
not
my
the
god,
soundscape.
ex-Horror Story
I
Survivor.
know it's not. So what is that? Okay, so I know I'm not going crazy because now I'm
Going
pretty sure I
great, glad
heard
to hear it,
metal
Shooting
barrels.
Get cozy, we're watching horror videos, and then we're gonna play horror
I don't hear it
games.
anymore. But at this point, my suspicion is that whatever this is, whatever's making the sound, is not the soundscape, but it's outside the map. So you know what? I'm just gonna go look outside the map.
SV_cheats1.
Like, is there something there? Should there even
No
be
clip.
anything
Enter.
outside the map?
Fly out. We good.
Let's find out.
SMH, not even holding shift to travel outside the map faster. Trying to build up tension, because if you shift flew, you'd make it out way faster.
All of this, and I'm almost certain that this is source.
I've used no clip plenty of
Just out here in
times.
the void?
I know what it looks like when you hold shift and fly super quickly. You're trying to build up tension, weenie. Get to it. Oh my god, you have 1.3 thousand hours if we round up on Dota. I'm
typical.
so sorry. I'm glad you got better, presumably. Or you got worse. Maybe you downloaded a League right
Weird
after,
stuff
and now you do
happening in the
both.
void.
God
Now,
forbid you probably played
If you've been
Deadlock too.
following my videos on this topic for a long time, you probably know that indicates one thing. This is certainly interloper related. And in this case, I think the contributing factor is Sourcebox.
Thanks for replying to your comments earlier. Thanks for
So,
commenting
right
on my
off the
stuff
bat,
earlier.
I was able to figure out
I try to do my
that
best
the
to make
weird
sure I
sound
eventually
thing
reply
only
to every
happens when this
comment,
program is
even though
running.
YouTube makes it really difficult to see
Which
comments
kind of indicates
sometimes.
to me that Sourcebox
I try my
is
best.
somehow interacting with source games behind the scenes.
It's okay, Ninja Scene. I wouldn't say it's a chunk of your life lost.
Now, there's
It's a
not
chunk
lot
of your life
functions within
experienced.
Sourcebox.
Not
This
a
is
good
kind of the
experience,
bulk of it.
but it was
I
experience.
call this one
You came out of it
Tracker.
alive. I don't know about
And I
better,
call it that
but
just because this
stronger.
one kind of
You
appears to be
survived.
tracking something. I'm assuming this is like inside the void. You could say this is the void side that we're looking at here. And it seems to be tracking something called interlope, which is just kind of hopping around. All over, it's just kind of a weird program, and I don't really get the function of it at the moment. there's this cube.
I got you,
If you click
Lich.
on
I
the
don't know why
cube,
it took a
it
minute for it
turns
to
blue.
send the
This
command out,
doesn't
but I
seem to
got
really
you.
do anything. It also doesn't seem to have any effects on source games at all. It just seems kind of pointless. But maybe it does something I just don't understand yet. And this. So the sphere just kind of breaks it. It kind of gets stuck like this, and then you just have to
What the heavenly
restart.
shit is he doing? That's a great question.
The warning right there is complaining about a missing graphics driver.
Playing with they
Now,
tools.
believe me, I've tried a lot of
Who
things
are
to try
playing
and
with they
fix that,
source
but I
engine
can't really
tools?
figure it out.
I believe this is Skybox, a sort of third-party tool where a lot of these quote-unquote hauntings are coming from. I know this seems really confusing. I'm confused too. But hear me out.
So back in Interloper 9, I came up with a really good analogy
I'm listening.
for this. It's like puzzle pieces. So
Alright, just go ahead and casually flex your animation skills. You don't need to, but go for it, I guess.
Void outside the void thing, like the invisible void, where I can
Okay,
hear it, but I
Russian
can't
Badger,
see.
I see you. You got your
Right?
You paid for the whole mocap suit. You're gonna
this
use the whole
piece
mocap suit. I
represents
see you.
Source box. I kind of compared it to, like, you have puzzle pieces that, you know, they don't make sense, but somehow these things just happen to fit together. So what else can we add to this picture?
Source box
Can we
causes
possibly
void
make
anomalies
sense of
in
this
games.
image? Let's find out.
You've considered learning SFM for fun, but no. I think SFM is pretty good, but Blender is at a point now for animations that it's got a lot more plugins and tools and tutorials, and it receives, you know, updates and stuff, whereas Source Filmmaker doesn't really. So if you really want to try 3D
CGE
animation and
713,
learning that,
if you
just do it through
remember from the
Blender.
last Interloper, is just a normal
Most
Team Fortress
SFM
2
artists have
server.
moved to Blender.
You know, it's just the exact same server as it always was. Nothing had really changed. And this happened, again, while I was actually in the middle of editing Interloper E, getting the video ready. You know, nothing really out of the ordinary here, which makes sense because I'm not exactly doing anything different yet.
We're gonna get. It's been so funny because Lily has been
check this
begging
out.
me to catch up on Interloper because she watched a fuck ton of it.
Sor-
Yo, Sarasa, what's poppin'? Hi, welcome for joining. Let me pause real quick. We welcome in all the raiders and then we'll get nice and cozy again. Hi, Sarasa. How about the Silent Hill F? Oh my god, Silent Hill F. We're watching Interloper F. For fucking fucks. Hi, Sarasa. Welcome for joining. Hi, Nightshade. Welcome for joining. Hi, Nail. Welcome for joining. Hello, Final Jazz. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. Hi, Gridra. Welcome for joining. Oh, let's fucking go! Have you watched the newest Interloper, Nightshade? Hi, Raiders. How y'all doing? For those who don't know me, my name is GoodnightSnek, a virtual assassin of virtual tubers. I'm part of the independent VTuber company known as the VSAA, short for Virtual Streamer Assassination Association. And today, we got some haunted-ass video games. Oh, hey, look, there's a little Ceresa. Nice. We're doing some haunted-ass video games today. We're checking out the newest episode of Interloper, which is a horror ARG series that takes place within the Source engine, and it's real fucking cool. It's got some really cool technical tricks to it that make it so that not only is it something you watch, but you can play and experience too. And it's one of my favorite little digital horror stories to come out in the last few years. And then after this is done, after we're done checking out the newest episode, we're going to check out the release of No Players Online, which is another horror story ARG about haunted-ass video games. You saw TF2 and popped off. Ha! Hi. Hi. Welcome for joining. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, if you guys don't know Interloper, if you like what you see here, big spoilers, this seems to be like the big either final episode or penultimate episode. But it's been 3 years of build up to get to this part. But anyways, Interlopers, super fucking cool. Highly recommend it. If you need to go take a little break, go look after yourselves, go do that. But otherwise, sit back, relax, get some snacks, get comfortable. I've got some quesadillas in front of me that I'm eating through right now. And we watching some Interloper.
First box. when you try to join CGE while having Sourcebox running, this happens.
Oh, damn, look at that old-ass fucking load
Seems
screen.
familiar.
I ain't seen that one in a minute.
So this is very reminiscent of what happened in Interloper 4, except the buttons are a little different. And the
One of my
on the
favorite things
top
about
says
Interloper
Ordnance, which,
is that
like,
there's
okay,
two
that's
stories
weird
happening.
already.
There's an Interloper investigation that happened, like, say, 7 years ago, where the person investigating it was super like, my video game is haunted. The current investigation by 𝐿𝐴𝐕𝐄, the person running the channel, the way I almost checked my fucking Discord, you bitch. You bitch. I almost actually checked it. This person will see some whack-ass, evil, demonic shit going on and be like, huh. Wonder where that happens. They approach it from a very technical aspect, and it makes it so fucking funny. It's so funny. It's
Again,
honestly really refreshing to see.
You get a pop-up
There's so
box
many haunted
saying,
video game stories
CD key validation. Please use a valid.
where the game will be like, the game will have a NPC look directly at the camera and go, boo. And the character goes, oh, haunted, scary. So it's really refreshing to have a story where some of the craziest shit, where at this point in time, our MC should be like, yeah, this shit's haunted. But they just keep tackling it from a technical aspect, and it's so good.
Input device or generate an input field.
You checked
with this button.
you checked your Discord, SMH.
Not really thinking too much
People
about
playing
that.
tricks on you
I
too.
just kind of clicked generate input field. And upon doing so, it closed my game. Sourcebox is still running.
Game's
by the
broken.
way.
Grab his dick
However,
and twist it!
Grab
unbeknownst
the
to
ghost
me,
stick and twist
something
it.
happened on the server the instant that I pushed
Grab
that
his
button.
dick and twist it!
Poompies been presented with an evil fucking ghost in their game. Twist that ghost dick. Twist his dick. Hi, Dylan. We'll give it Jordan. Ooh. Was that something there? That was a scout. Didn't look that spooky.
Grab his dick and
Two more
twist
doors
it!
were added to the Ask map. Well, that and also the name was updated to Ask. You'll notice
Ask
there's this
Askin?
one, the bullseye.
You were
and
just
then
playing Team
this
Fortress
one,
2
one
doing
that
your
looks like a
Halloween
one-grid
contracts.
array.
Yo, Alice, we'll give it Jordan. What's poppin'?
I still remember.
Oh, that's
people
funny.
Were, messaging and
Did you know
pinging me
Team Fortress
over and
2
over
is
when
fucking haunted
this
and
happened. I was like,
evil? It's true.
What are you talking
Watch
about?
this to find out.
So first, let's go into this door. The line grid array door takes you to this map, which is appropriately titled Ordnance. There's just a
But I've been
pop-up
saying
that
Lily's
keeps
been telling me to
popping up,
watch this. She
sound,
says some fucking
and
anime
a bunch of
nonsense happens in this
buttons
episode, and I'm
where
excited.
If you stand on top of those
You definitely knew it was
squares,
evil, at least.
They function a lot like
I know the sort of people
controller
who play
buttons,
Team
but
Fortress
they
2.
don't really
I'm
do
those
anything.
people. Team Fortress 2 evil as fuck.
And then, if you go into the other door, Bullseye, this one takes you to a map called View. This is actually a map that we found before by doing like data scraping on the server. However, what was interesting is that this map updated, and now
Deliver links is peering
there's like an
into your
Oh my god,
animated
Ella
picture
goes behind the
being
door.
displayed
Or
on
me,
top
you in
of
the
the
LA
screen.
outfit.
you can see it kind of looks like there's some checkerboards moving. So that's odd. These two things updating together at the same time. A controller that doesn't do anything,
God damn,
And
how do y'all have
animated
thousands of
texture.
hours in games?
hidden on a map.
My most played Steam game is Black
away,
Ops
as
3,
you
and that's only at
imagine,
like 300,
first thing that we
400
tried to
hours.
do was push
God
buttons
damn.
on the controller.
Yeah, I
So
think
we
the
tried some
15.
controller
Holy
inputs.
shit, have I streamed that much already since
The
this feature
Ordnance
came
controller
out?
turns out to actually be pretty
15
simple.
stream streak,
It
much
just has
appreciated.
simple controls for going up and down on X, Y, and Z. It has an A, B, and C button, which do various little predefined actions. And then there's a render button.
Those of you who really like Half-Life or are new to this are gonna really appreciate this. One of the scariest moments in this series happened when the MC was at a stone wall, could not progress the mystery and investigate further until they decided to play Half-Life for the Xbox. The original Xbox port of Half-Life 2. And those who know how absolute dog shit that is. That in of itself is a horror story.
So the first thing that was tried is pushing the A button, then X down, and then render. Now, initially, after doing those inputs, we didn't really see anything new or different happen. However, about 6 or so hours later,
It usually took 6 to 12
we
hours for
found out
renders to
that the
finish.
texture on view had updated again. And now, on the view map, you would see this.
Your most played game is HLI4 at 1,941 hours. What is HOI4? Homeowners International 4? Except this time we could actually see and control the true void.
If you make it back safely, I'll be here.
When you play a source game, everything you see and interact with is contained within a sort of shoebox or skybox. However, if the conditions are just right, your game instance will connect to the void side. Though it'll be completely invisible, the area outside your game will expand. I always knew there was a reason why my computer was running super hot when playing random-ass Gmod maps. Ain't no way these maps should make my CPU run this high. Oh, Hearts of Iron. What is not the sort of game I'd expect to see with that many hours, but hey, you enjoyed your time, didn't you? There have been previous times where we found ways to actually see the hidden world. Wait, actually, not Steam, but I think Fortnite, if I can check on PlayStation how many hours I have on Fortnite, I think that is going to be concerning. 1,477 hours on Fortnite. God damn. Never mind. Never mind. I have a game that I've played that many hours in, and I can't believe it's Fortnite. Finding a new method to explore the void again is incredibly difficult. So the ordnance exploration proved to be incredibly insightful. 2,000 hours is like 4 full games of Hearts of Iron on average. Game's slow. A community leader by the name of Lunascape created a web portal which documents every render and movement that we made on the server over the course of 2 months. By the way, this is not something that exists only within the story. First of all, this is new to me. Secondly, that is absolutely something a real person spent their time developing and making for the community. Yeah, right! This is a real website we can visit, and I guess that's a real website someone made for this ARG, for other people exploring it. This is nuts. Hi, Tony. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. I encourage you to check out these renders yourself and come to your own conclusion. For the sake of this video, I'm going to keep things brief. I wonder if it's someone who's a part of Interloper on the inside who came up with this website, or if this is a community member who set this up, and even 𝐼𝐸𝐷 is like, damn, that's impressive. That's crazy. Let's begin with the start of the expedition. 33? Excuse me? 𝐼𝐸𝐷 tempo file 3 for investigation videos. Need seen here. If you included the version you got from overseas, you probably played 4 digits worth of Cyberpunk 2077. Damn, really? 4 digits worth. I certainly have a lot of hours on my Cyberpunk playthrough, but damn. Yeah, bummer that the 7 Seas copies don't have, hour tracking. Interloper 4, the live investigation by 𝐼𝐸𝐷. Example A. Omitting information regarding what happened while stream went down. Project Skybox.net. I remember this. This is when 𝐼𝐚𝐈 was... Here's another fucking thing that's crazy. 𝐼𝐚𝐈 set up a live stream that had multiple things going on at once. Multiple programs running all at once. It was basically running 24/7. And it, like... It was nuts. That there was live, like, things happening and crazy nonsense happening. All while live. It's like, I can only imagine the stress and worries of doing a live stream event for this ARG and praying everything goes exactly as planned.
Oh, shit. Crashed OBS too? Looks like the stream is dead.
Interloper.
Okay. I suppose it doesn't matter, does it?
Remember we watched a full hour of a guy punching a can with his crowbar for a full hour?
Alright, how about
That was something, huh? What a time. I would rank watching a guy beat a can in Half-Life 2 with a crowbar for an hour straight. I would rank that above Turok 2, but below Jump Force.
Huh?
Is crowbar a euphemism here? No, crowbar means crowbar.
What is this?
Please use old_ren to ping your container and make sure your connection is good before trying to push network updates. Didn't get to finish reading the rest of it, but oh well.
Hold on a second. I know what this is.
Do you think every time a new Interloper comes out,
this was probably around like
there's Source Engine ARG horror story creators
and
that start punching the shit out of their desk because they're really mad that Interloper keeps raising the fucking bar? Your most played game is Destiny 2 at 170 days? How did you play so much of it that they decide to take it from hours and convert it to days? Oh my god.
I know what this is.
I am curious though.
No, I know exactly what this is.
What are my Fortnite hours converted to days?
Like 2012? Because that's me. And that's Jeff or like Howard the Duck or whatever his name was. I forgot. I remember this. Huh. You're not kidding.
1477 divided by 24. That is a total of about 62 days. I have spent 62 days of my life playing Fortnite. That is something to think about. That is 2 whole months of my life. Anomi has left certain things out of his videos as a means to try and keep certain aspects of 𝐿Sky away from public scrutiny. Though on one occasion, he fabricated a fact in order to keep others away from investigating into. We've been lied to? And Nomide's been lying to us?
Eventually, we do get into the alleyway. And, next...
you spend 70 days Fortniting.
That,
also Fortniting.
It's like a door.
You remember your old Warframe account had 3,000 plus hours, but that was your neat era. Certainly worse things to spend that era in than Warframe.
You can see it.
You got off lucky with that one. You could have been anything but Warframe.
You can see it off like a Mist game or something. Kind of interesting.
Hi, Jackie. What's poppin'? Welcome for joining.
It flashes white, which leads us into the next render, which is this one. So right off the bat, we weren't really sure what was happening here, so we threw in some inputs, and you can see X up, Y up, and then Z down, A B ren. You can see it kind of goes up and to the right, you know, and it leaves like a little trail behind it. So we do some more of that. Here. We just go up and around, and you can see it's like a drawing program or something that we somehow accessed. And then right away we noticed that there's like a button off to the right. And so when we ran into
Is this
it,
PictoChat
you could see it,
button
like,
source
open a menu
engine?
or something, asking,
Source engine
like,
PictoChat?
save and
When?
quit. So the community took a poll and they decided that they were going to try and see what happens if they pushed B to save and quit. So we came back, and this is what happened after we pushed B. It, like, did this, and then suddenly
Going good. Getting as much quest done in
that
Fortnite
happened.
for the stupid sexy Flanders emote.
And from this point on, the server
Nice.
wasn't taking any more inputs.
Do you know Ned Flanders has a
Ordnance
total of
stopped working
33,000
after this.
kills on players
So
in total
this
since the
was just
season began?
More or less the end
Ned
of
Flanders, the
investigation
NPC, has killed
in terms of
33,000
ordnance.
players.
However, although this happened, the result was very interesting on my end.
Huh. They're live updating textures on your system. How do you even set this up to work? Once again, right, from a technical aspect, how do you even set that up to work? Kinda. Along with this new oddity, the command also began to function again. As you saw in the beginning of this video, so you might be wondering, how come I haven't been generating a new batch of demos over the past months? And thing is, I have. Oh, have you been keeping them to yourself? Greedy, greedy. It's just that for some reason, almost every demo I've seen so far has been this brand new Type 7 variety. Sitting in place, holding a cube map test weapon, bell sounds on repeat, either short or quite long. Which is just another new anomaly to add to the growing pile of anomalies. You might be wondering, what about the time limit? Well, oddly enough, there is no time limit this time. Scene missing. Interloper 2, Source Engine Mystery by Anamide. Example B. Fabricating a console command to cover a known Type 5 exploit. Console commands have something called parameters. One such parameter is -H, which will display helpful info about a command. Typing interlope with -H gives me a number. And typing again gives a smaller number. We deduce that this is a countdown to 6 a.m. exactly. Uh-huh. So what am I supposed to figure out here? Re-downloading all light maps. Uh-huh. The exact time limit or reason is not actually knowable. And Naomi simply turned off his Wi-Fi to try and capture the portal Type 5. We think someone may have suggested this to him after the first video came out. This method was concealed to try and prevent the public from potentially abusing it, since the first video gained a lot of attention. PC, dead, internet. Anomi's PC, then dead, then internet. Need scene here. Remember Half-Life 2X?
So, ever since the whole white void thing, my save game in Half-Life 2X has kind of reverted itself, if that makes sense. So, here, look. If I go into load game, you can see neither of these were just like filming takes that I did. But my actual save isn't here in the load game anymore. I have to click on continue game. And so when I hit continue game now,
Off to Water Hazard.
it starts loading into Water Hazard.
Damn, these Xbox load times. These
then-
classic Xbox load times. What a time.
I didn't bring this up in the last video because I didn't think it was really all that relevant to bring up. However,
Imagine spending all that time waiting for the level to load and you're playing
just
fucking
found
Water
another little
Hazard.
Interesting thing. Watch what happens when I unplug my controller.
Thank you for the oink. Please reconnect the controller and press start to continue. Cube. Oh my god, it's a Vegeta-ass cube.
For some reason, unplugging the controller
Cube
just
spotted.
spawns a cube.
Oh my god, Jump Force
And
cube, my
The crazy
beloved.
thing is that this isn't the only cube spawning that's been going on recently.
Another one. SMH Valve. Leaving default cube assets lying around in your game. How sloppy can you be? The Xbox port deserved all the ridicule it got and then some. I'm not sure how long this has been happening. It just kind of appears sometimes in random places. And not just in Half-Life 2. Even Team Fortress 2 is riddled with these fucking default asset cubes. Valve, you're getting so sloppy. Not even darling beloved games like Portal are safe from Valve's sloppiness. They don't want you to know this, but a surefire way to avoid being controlled by the Jump Force cubes is to always have a butt plug in. It's true. The cubes won't have anywhere to go if you're just always plugged up. No sounds, no reaction, no damage, no special functions, no logic. When you try to examine the cube further, can't clip into cube. Sorry, cube clips into you. You don't enter the cube's asshole. The cube enters your asshole. Using developer mode, we can get our one hint of what the cube is. Hey, why your cube got that Geiger counter radiation click? Sourcebox.mdi. It's from Sourcebox. Good email combo there. Dev cubes, hi unknown Mortis. How's it going? Welcome for joining. But what is it all for?
Honestly, at this point, I just don't even know. Like, yeah, we have a lot of pieces here now, a lot of things that we can put together. But again, the full picture here just doesn't make sense, and there's just no way realistically to connect all
Once
this
again,
together.
okay, somebody bought hand
Which is
trackers and they're
frustrating.
showing off their hand tracker
Because I wanted
source
to be able to
filmmaker
end this
animation. I
series
see you, Russian Badger.
kind of note.
I'll use your fucking code to buy
But
Guacamole Gamer Fart, whatever the
Maybe
fuck
this
it's
is just something
called.
that's not really solvable anymore.
Okay,
Maybe we're
right. They
missing
can't believe
context or a bigger
Interloper was
picture.
one large
Because frankly
advertisement
speaking,
for Russian Badger
this
to
is
try and
incredibly
win back
frustrating.
the number one. What was it,
and
Gamer
honestly,
Subs?
I'm kind of just done.
To be number one in Gamer Sub sales.
I don't know how to end this video.
Why the fuck did you blow your cake to cool it off? You just pulled it
So,
out the fridge.
I'm sending
Cake's
this
hot.
to you
Hotter than sex.
with a couple little B-roll
Better than
files
sex.
and a couple little notes. I think beyond this point, just maybe 5 more minutes of some explanation.
Hi, Lego
some
Sam.
text,
Looking for joining. You eating
and more or
spicy
less just
food?
kind
What
of
sort of
getting to the
spicy
point
food?
that more or less, you know, I don't think there's really many other
It's a
places
cube.
for
It
us to
does what
go
a
with
cube
this.
does. Mystery solved.
I think I'm ready to move on, is what I'm getting at. So I can't even look at this video edit anymore. I don't want to think about this anymore. I just want to be done with it, because there's nothing for us here at this point. There's nothing for us.
You did it again after commenting.
So I'm done.
It's a fear response. You're terrified of where this is going, so you just blow on the cake. The end. That's a fucking lie. We're only 30 minutes into this 2-hour fiasco. People should put effort into animating in Blender. Social filmmakers hella outdated and abandonware. See, I hear you on that. However, it is very, very, very integral to Interloper as a story that they use Source Filmmaker. Interloper 5, Searching in the Dark. Example C. Anomi leaves out an explanation of why he used his GM_construct save for exploration. Okay, so I want to know, who is putting together this call-out video that we are watching that has been like, hey, Anomi's been lying to you in a lot of videos and withholding a lot of information and slowing down progress in the investigation. Here, I brought the Google Docie. I brought the Google Docie, 2-hour Google Doc of every time enemies lied or held information.
Using this one Sorry. No, I just haven't opened this in a long time. Because this save is actually a really old one. That I've.
You have agreed you started in Blender. You gotta finish it sometime. Ooh, best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Hi, Ian. Welcome for joining. How's it going?
A small group of friends, but mostly in, me and. Yeah, exactly.
Enemy's on a phone call with somebody, but we don't get to hear them.
Put together a lot of this
Prop,
ourselves.
killed 𝐒𝐳𝐽, killed 𝐒𝐳𝐽, killed
I
𝐒𝐳𝐽.
built a park. Yeah. A lot of memories. We spent a lot of time here. Not even just building. Just like, since we just talk all the time as well. And...
No, Steven
I kinda have
Seagal!
this theory. Okay. That,
Let's go, Ian. We're watching the newest episode of Interloper. Long-running
getting
horror
into the
series
source
if you haven't
void.
seen it yet.
Okay. Then, like, how long... We still don't really know how it happens, right? And so I'm wondering, like, how long ago did stuff start getting in? That's what I want to find out.
What fucking version of Gary's Mod are you on? Those thumbnails were hella zoomed in. Enemy has had other intentions in mind while investigating Interloper, which he has kept out of the Interloper videos. Essentially, he's been working silently on his own, behind-the-scenes investigation.
Oh. Hello again, old friend.
Cube spotted! Post cube! Show cube! Oh my god, it's my favorite character, Intercube.
I hate this
Cube
cube.
Loper. It's Cubert!
Huh?
That's what you get for hurting my cube.
What?
Counter-Strike source, your beloved. Thanks for the
Just crashed
texture
my game
source.
when I shot it. Okay.
Can't opt the cube. That's what you get for trying to opt the cube.
So it turns out there is a way to reproduce the crash.
I knew you were
It's the
eating
cube.
spicy noodles.
Now, I don't
I should have
understand
guessed.
why
When you said you were having
exactly.
spicy food, I was like, it's
If
probably
I
noodles.
shoot the cube, it just gets shot. Okay. But for some reason, if I use the op,
The op does a lot of
It
damage.
immediately crashes the game.
Op is a one-tap
And
headshot.
So
You gotta
I've been
go.
dealing with
You gotta go for
lots of
clicking
random
heads.
crashing and instability with my source games recently. I just keep crashing all the time when I have source box open, and I thought that it was just something about the way they interact was causing instability, but now I'm curious.
Huh. The Left 4 Dead 2. Damn, wow, I gotta say,
All right.
Source Cube looking really good
Yeah,
in the
so
Left 4 Dead 2 lighting
I'm kind
engine.
of just trying any weapon I can think of in basically any game. Like, I thought that the op in Counter-Strike was causing the crash because of the damage or something, but like, I haven't gotten any other sniper rifle to do it.
Oh my god, Alice from Left 4 Dead 2. Look, that's you.
explosives,
That's you. Poomfy
bombs,
noticed.
high-power
Poomfy
weapons,
hanging
just,
out in
like,
the game.
whatever I can think of.
Poomfy cameo.
I can't get anything else to trigger the crash except the AWP, and only in Counter-Strike Source.
Who the fuck calls the op the AWP? I don't even like Counter-Strike, but who calls it the AWP?
All right, check this out.
Well, hello.
So if
Someone's
there were
figured out
any
how to
doubt
spawn
that source
cubes.
box is indeed what's causing this to happen. There's the proof right there.
To nerds.
I don't exactly get why it's spawning a second one. Honestly, I've basically
he
just
attach
been
a fucking
spending the last
cube
couple
to
of
a
days just
drone?
playing Gary's mod, trying to find more crashes, and I've tried all sorts of add-ons, like this.
Fun fact:
goofy
chickens can't taste spicy
admin gun.
sensation.
But
Interesting.
so far, I've only found 2 new methods to get.
R.I.P.
the cube to
birds.
crash
They don't
the
get to
game.
enjoy the deliciousness of a spicy like bulldog
The
noodle.
first one is actually kind of obvious. Just wacky physics.
Huh? Cock can't be spicy. SMH. Right.
And the other way is this very specific add-on pack called
Nuke!
G-Bombs. If you spawn
Oh
a hydrogen bomb,
no! Spawn the COD 4
specifically
nuke.
the hydrogen bomb for some reason.
Why not the COD 4
I don't know
nuke?
why. But this one also does the
SMH.
trick.
I know me can't get 25
So that's
kill
kinda
streak.
funny.
Can't get the 25 kill
So if
streak to
anyone
spawn the
wonders
nuke.
why I'm not going to test this in an actual multiplayer server, it's because Sourcebox has an aimbot. Yeah, it causes my aim to lock on to the cube, as well as just whatever other entities are nearby.
Cheater.
Like, I'm willing to do a lot of things.
I'm sorry, is Anomi's profile picture on Steam Chen on a bike in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Is that a modded version of Chen on a bike in GTA San Andreas? Something about the sky, the city in the background, the color, that's... honk honk.
Things to investigate, but I'm not risking a VAC ban. So,
Most realistic part about this investigation has been the profile pictures.
okay.
Yeah, work in the morning. Take care, Sam. Rest well.
this
Have a
is
good
the
one.
Half-Life 2 Xbox
Hi, I'm
emulator.
BC. Welcome for joining. How's it
Now,
going?
how do you think I managed to do this? So the big thing that I discovered, do you remember all of those crashes that were happening related to the cube? Well, it turns out those weren't crashes. What I discovered is that it wasn't just like crashing to crash. It turns out it was trying to send the data somewhere, if that makes sense. And I figured out where.
SMH,
So,
we have
if
to install our
you have
source
the
games on our
Half-Life 2
SSD.
Xbox window open,
Hard drive is too slow and can't
and you
send all that
cause
data
a
all at
cube
once.
crash, the game crashes, obviously. But what happens next is that if you have the Xbox window open, the little spinning cube, when you have the controller not plugged in, stops. So I thought, okay, that's kind of curious. Well, if I go back to Sourcebox and I click on the sphere, look at what happens inside of Half-Life 2 Xbox.
Cube POV.
So you can see now why I call this cube capture.
Cube cam.
So it seems
Live
like we're
cubing.
getting back into the source void, just kind of like we were previously. Although the big issue now is that we don't have a Gordon Freeman, so I can't really seem to control anything, even if I plug the controller back in. It doesn't seem to really do anything.
That's your controller? Why does your
But
controller
aside from
sound like a
that, this is
fucking... Why your
very
controller
interesting.
sound like you're just about to spray paint
it not?
something?
you
Let's
might be
go! 10
wondering,
stream streak!
how
Thank
did
you,
I figure this
NPC!
out?
Much appreciated!
The answer is I don't fucking know.
Real. You're so real for that.
I've just been trying random things probably for the past month or so. And I've only just now found the right combination of weird anomalies and effects. You would not believe the kind of things that I was trying just the other day.
That's just how Xbox controllers sound.
I even had somebody over
They just
at
have
my
little
house,
balls in the Duke that you
and,
can shake around for a
she kinda
clicky
saw what I
noise.
was doing.
The Duke controller is
messing
the
around with
original
a
fidget
cube
toy.
inside my video game, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, it's just a little game thing."
Why'd you
Not a
hang the
big deal.
cube?
I find it funny because if she knew how much time I've been spending on this, I'm pretty certain that she would like give me an actual intervention.
Hi, Chrono Drago. Welcome for
But yeah, in
joining.
terms
How's
of
it
What
going?
to do next? It's
How my day been? Boobiful. Very boobiful. Very full of boob. But now it's time to fill it with horrors. Non-boob related horrors. So far! Who knows? Maybe the cube will turn into a pair of big naturals. We'll have to wait and see. It's been going though. We're watching the newest episode of Interloper. This started out as someone's very interesting, source engine horror ARG, and it slowly devolved into watching someone go absolutely insane trying to solve a mystery. I love the stupid cube slap contraption. That's a good one. What if I just dinked it? This is basically what this is observing cavemen discover fire and what they can do with it does.
Question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, and all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions.
Watching someone go absolutely insane trying to solve a mystery is your favorite genre. Is Interloper entering, like, basically Lovecraftian unknowable horrors? Was this a Lovecraftian style story all along about someone trying to comprehend the horrors of something they could not comprehend and it driving them mad? To fuck Cthulhu. Hey Cthulhu, let me show you the Half-Life 2 source coding. Let me show you how coding in Half-Life. You're gonna go insane trying to understand this shit. Hi Lily, what's poppin'? Welcome for joining. How you doing? Hi Kitty Pie, welcome. Envy boobies, holy peak. No gender, just titties. Did you know that if you remove your gender, it leaves more room for bigger tits? It's true, it's true.
Does work.
But hi Lily, you're watching Interloper. Sorry to have kept you waiting, we're finally watching it. Hi, I'm Brendan Starr, welcome for joining. How's it going? And boobies. Anomi, you want to explain to me what the purpose of this contraption is and how it relates to the big cube? Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing with that cube there? Are we... Oh, I see. We're building a hovercraft. We're gonna go send the cube off into space. That's what's going on. Does that mean that if I'm NB and I neither confirm nor deny what I was born with, can I have both? Yeah, sure, why not? I always say I don't really care what people depict me with. Hell. The model's capable of running both of them at the same time. Schrodinger's genitals. Could be either or. Although the Discord has already seen. The Discord's already seen something. I can say that much. If you're in the Discord, you're subscribed, a YouTube member, or you're just part of last month's winning team, you already got to see one thing.
Oh. Well, this is sucks.
All that work, you sound so disappointed. Oh, well, this sucks. Or a secret third thing, it's true. Sedessa once again keeping it so real. Dear Greedy, see you want both.
Would be like if the engineer from TF2 was
Greedra's greed is so sickening. They've discovered at least 6 other genitals. And they're keeping it all to themselves.
Yeah, so I haven't talked in a while, but I've made some pretty major breakthroughs over here over the past couple weeks. It's hard to explain. I'll have to explain it all to you later.
Wait, what? Are you confused about what's going on in the video, or are you confused about the dick talk?
I think that potentially we could plan another expedition.
TikTok is what I'm
this might be
calling
a
my
good idea to
NSFW
include
competitor,
in
TikTok.
Interloper F potentially. Getting like one final exploration in.
Coming up with
before we kinda
alternative genitals is so
Let me know what you
poggers.
think.
Poggies. Discovering a 7th new genital and calling it the poggies. Enemy records this clip but never sent it to us. In fact, Enemy didn't record much between this clip and the last. Your greed sickens me, Enemy. Keeping this all to yourself. So we're 100% certain. Oh no, hold on, I'm finishing that. We're not 100% certain how he managed to trap Interloper in Zemu.
Last slippers, full contact. Pour out.
Oh my god, peak storytelling is within peak storytelling. I don't believe it. We think he may have used a physics device via Gary's mod and detonated the cube near the Interloper. From a genetic point of view, self-preg would be a nightmare. Your progeny would only have half the necessary genes. Scary. The only proof we have of this is an 88-minute recording of the source box tracker. Doing good, dang on bouncy. I'm slithery. I don't know what you mean bouncy. I've mentioned it before. This is bounce. This is slither. The entity sits in place for a while. Up until something comes into view. Oh, hey, it's a shitbox. Wake up, they hit the fucking interloper! The cube hit the interloper! Boot up any source game, it doesn't matter what source game. Fuck! Click. To boot up a server, any server! You've seen snakes slither. There's usually a lot more forward momentum. Yeah, well, most snakes you watch slither probably don't have legs, now do they? Oh god, they planted a bomb on Pentagon Site B! The sky crash incident. I remember this one. Example D. Leaving an important finding out of the footage. I can't believe so far this entire episode has been a call out about AnimID just fucking lying to us. The phrase that gets you put on a list. Bomb planted at Site A.
Huh? Wait, is that? No way.
It was just some guy.
How the fuck?
If you're not on a list yet, what are you doing with your life? So real. Me and my oomps are all on the most wanted list. Fuck a blue sky list. Let me know if you're on the CIA's hit list. Then we can talk. Then we can be mutuals.
But it looks like a TF2 map I used to play on all the time back when I was in like middle and high school. It's like a special TF2 server or something. It's called Axles.
How the fuck do you remember what... I mean, maybe I just didn't play enough. I was gonna be like, how the fuck do you remember the name of a server you play on a lot? I remember that I used to play on a server that used to run the Mario Kart map a lot. I don't fucking remember the name of the server.
Oh. Oh shit, another one. I don't think I've seen this thing in...
You remember the server you played on a lot called Scub server. Holy shit, wait, Scub sounds familiar as fuck.
I love this server.
I think I think there was like not necessarily the server's full
Yeah,
name,
The joke was
but I recall seeing Scub and Panda.
right.
I think Panda was one. I remember seeing servers tagged Panda that I spent a lot
I
of
used to
time
do
on
that.
TF2.
Is that?
You think there are more people? There are people more
The
insane
yellow
about that
Toxic
than
Head?
you or I about Source Games. We are watching a series about someone who is more insane about Source Games than us. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yo, sup? Yo,
Is that
sup?
me?
How are ya? God on my.
Oh my God, it
Enemy,
was
you
me.
can't be talking like that, white
It is
baby.
me. Yeah, I was a little bit of a shithead back then. Oh my God. I used to do this. I used to wait on the server doing this after finishing my math homework. I just hop around until other people got on.
Why does his TF2 scout look like the what do you call
Oh my
it?
God.
The RuneScape like gnome child thing.
So my suspicions were true.
They're playing Skunt. What do you expect? True.
It's memories that are out here.
Server you played on was run by a British anti-feminist groomer. What the fuck? And how do you know that? We suspected this discovery is what truly set Anomi off on his own, which we believe was his main motivation for withholding his capture of Interloper. Did racism happen, or you were coloring, you weren't paying attention? There was a scout, there was a little skunt running around. It's like, yo, you got a mic? Yo, you got a mic? Yo, explicative that was censored out of the video. You got a mic? And Anomi was just like, ha, yeah, I used to be a little shit. So it could have been, it was okay. One of two words. It was a hard R, or it was the F slur. And I will take nothing else. It was one of those two. He wasn't really interested in the 5th expedition. He wanted to find something. Didn't realize the last part until later. Crazy. Yeah, I'm sure he was very upfront about being anti-feminist, and I think the British part's hard to hide. It's the groomer part that I'm surprised he found out about. He found out he started dating a girl who started playing on the server when she was 16, when she turned 18, while he was like 24. Ugh. Girl on server that I own? Future wife potential. Yeah, big yikes. I need to keep paying for this server. My future wife is playing on it. That's a certified Dark Souls Ancient Dragon .mp3 moment. You were a teenager at this time. We can do some Looney Tunes shit where they fall through the spray. You know, all things considering, Anomi stopping the investigation because a younger version of himself was stored in the servers. And is dropping slurs. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. You're an online creator. Even the excuse, I was like 11. Everyone was saying it. Ain't gonna cut it. They're gonna gut your ass for this. They're gonna drag your ass for this one. Who is the alpha male growling at me? That's the sound of the server admin that Lily played on, growling at people, getting anywhere near their future wife. Grrr. Back off! She stays on my server. Don't invite her to any others.
One.
Let's get him!
Entry point to ordnance. Hey, it's that cube. You know, if I play CS2 with the Skybox cheat engine, will Valve be able to detect that?
All right.
Because they don't know about it. It's been in their games for ages. They don't know about it. Surely I can get away with cheating using that thing if I think back on it.
Angry.
That was timed so fucking well with him for the spamming sounds. Oh. Red light.
Oh, no shit. Really?
You're a bit late on that. I had to get to your PC. Oh, you didn't have to do it. Thank you, though.
A month of trying things, and that's what you have to do, huh? I suppose it means I was
Still
right
well
to
timed
begin with.
anyways.
Kinda
Still
acts
worked
like a
out.
Discriminator. Well, holy sh.
Nice Dr. Hack spray. What a throwback. That feeling when you're so late on a bit that you're on time for a new bit.
Lamar, Hetty, no!
Screenshot from
Lamar,
Gmod Idiot
Hetty,
Box episode
no!
1.
Lamar, Hetty, no!
Damn, that shit was 2008. Was that the video or was that you bitches?
This is just surreal.
So wait, you can turn your sprays into an actual scene?
This is like
Me looking at my
Mario
big
64
titty
logic.
anime spray that I have set to on Team Fortress 2. Well, what the fuck are we doing by remaking the idiot box?
It's like
Hold
stepping
on,
into
we
a
got
foot-
other things we could do. We got way more important things we could recreate. Fuck the idiot box. Quick, take an SFM blur, Mercy NSFW animation. Take a GIF. Take that GIF and spray it down. I like how the visuals on screen have the same sort of crustiness that like Half-Life sprays tend to have with their color range. Come on, make your spray out of boobs. Make your spray out of boobs. Make boobs. Put boobs. Put boobs on the spray. Come on, put boobs on the spray. Spray boobs down. See if you can make it remake it. Okay, horror game ass project. Spray input. Screenshot from Gary's mod. Anime personal 2.png. Well, there you go. You did it.
Wow.
You recreated a bland ass Gary's mod scene.
This is actually incredible. This is one
Now think of something more
one
interesting.
of the screenshots I have on my computer.
Wait, hold on. Actually,
So long ago, I don't even remember the name of
use
this
an
map.
image of 9/11 as your screenshot. You can stop 9/11. We can stop
Okay.
9/11 with this. We can go back in time and warn them. Low poly, crusty ass Gordon Freeman kicks down the door to warn the president about 9/11.
What a blast. The house on this map was always so glitchy. Every time I loaded the map, I had to stand still for a little while.
Coloring while you listen is wild because your brain's just
My
like purple,
computer was so
purple,
slow at the
purple.
time.
Spray some boobs. Purple, purple.
Wow.
You remember we used to play Jiggly Funhouse and Team Fortress Dude? That dude was an a-hole. What is Jiggly Funhouse?
Huh. You know, I wonder where,
You're about to say you with the Twin Tower spray.
Oh.
Great minds think alike.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, it's a trade server.
Oh. Alright.
Wait, can we inflate the Counter-Strike market by spraying down a scene of someone trading a bunch of knives to us? Like it says in the bottom left corner, X user has traded this many knives to you, player. And we just boot up that scene. When we get a bunch of knives in our inventory, can we inflate the market and make off big with this?
So, I guess Half-Life 2 beta screenshots don't really seem to work.
Boo!
I guess that makes sense.
Okay, but do boobs work though? Would my
Like,
anime
that kind of
boob
implies
gif
then that
work?
There's like an early cutoff then for its memory. So I guess stuff like this is just too old. I could probably figure out when the cutoff is exactly. The only problem is this process takes too long.
God fucking damn it!
Maybe.
Those are two different things!
Maybe I'd rather not.
Aforementioned, reset the clock. Quick, take a screenshot of Flaming Team Captain and use it as a spray. So real, so real, so real!
It's just...
Get to it, get to it!
It's also... It's so well preserved. Well, kind of.
Oh, that's fucking creepy. Did you see that? See the way its arm is raising, like it's pointing towards something?
Well, kind of.
Scary.
It's so interesting. Oh. I think that's me. Yeah, that's me. Because I was an admin.
Oh shit, that's me!
Really shouldn't have been. I think I was like 13 years old or something.
I think that's exactly why they gave you admin. Hey, small child, do you want to feel tough and cool? I'll give you admin.
It's been so long. Yeah, walking around it again.
Add me on Skype. I'll make you admin. Small 13-year-old.
I can practically smell like I used to play this a cup of hot cocoa during Christmas. Oh, this guy. This guy was really annoying. Always hoarding his guns. It's so unreal.
Actually, this is a Source engine. The Unreal was a different engine. Well, now what are we making?
So, unfortunately, the thing I'm trying to look for, I don't have a screenshot anywhere. So, I'm trying my best just to kind of remember roughly what it looked like. I've just been spending the last couple of days drawing castles. Although so far none of them have really gotten any
fuck
hits.
kind of a castle is that? Some of these are really good. The last one is really solid.
I feel like I
The
just need to
fuck
get
was that
kind of
last one?
close. I don't need to be.
Spend too much money on the hands. All diagrams look like this from now on. Drawing of column _ sky _ fortress. What the fuck was that sound? YouTube boob type beat, honestly. Play. That's a zombie pain noise? It's a fucking pig, dog. You did it. This doesn't look like a castle. Zombie piglin? I don't recall those in Half-Life, but I guess. Who is sticking the pig? That's what I'm wondering. Hi, Justin. What's poppin'? Welcome for joining. Wow, I love it. Thank you, column. Yay. Anime, are you using Skybox to relive your memories with your online Gmod girlfriend? I'm gonna add more rooms so we can build lots of stuff. Heck yeah, dude. Ooh, eh. I'm kind of sleepy now. Gonna go to bed. Night night. Colon 3C. Night, dude. Colon 333. Ah, couldn't walk that tightrope.
So I was trying to see if there was a way that I could actually like submit my own text messages, and I figured it out.
Say hi. ord_ say hi. Hi. ord_ say, can you hear me?
Huh. Alright, so from...
So from there, what? What did you figure out? What are we gonna do? You need to go talk to your old Gmod server GF mod? What the fuck is happening over there? You're gonna rocket jump across? Could you not? No clip? Do you have to rocket jump across? Uh-oh. Oh no, the scene's looping. Someone's been reliving this memory too much. The scene is looping. The hell's happening here? There's an error sign there. Oh, there's another one. I'm gone 33 TTAG. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I hated the way that was moving towards him. The way you could see on my model, that shit genuinely startled me. I was thinking in my head, is it gonna come floating back up like the wheelchair demon from Cry of Fear? Like the balloon, like the demon in like the balloons in the wheelchair from Cry of Fear? Along with this recording, Anime had a folder called Damage. It contained 4 screenshots and 1 video. That is a fucking horrifying Slenderman looking ass beast. There's a clipping sound again. Oh, that's fucking freaky. Oh, that's fucking freaky. Ooh, and the weird little sky patrol's out there again. Hey, Enemy, you have a Steam message. You should check it. Ugh. The fuck is that thing? Just more props welded together? Sometime after this recording, Enemy would personally reach out to Lucy for formulating a plan, though he left out many details relating to how he got to this point. He told Lucy that the pods were preventing him from doing a void expedition, so she helped him track down the pods without telling the rest of us. Back on GM Construct. Kerplunk. You're somewhat of an ass beast yourself, so that you can only say after doing 200 squats. Keep 'em going! Are we traveling? Is that what's going on? Is a little patch of land traveling? I thought things are coming to us, but I think we're the ones traveling in this scene. Oh! There goes one of the Ravenholm signs. Okay, no, we're not traveling. Something is just lifting things up and moving it out. POV, you're the fry at the bottom. You're the fry at the bottom of the bowl that I just reached for. Hungry. What the fucking cheese puff that I dropped behind the couch looks like. What the cheese puff that rolls out, that falls out of the bag and rolls into my desk look like. This is what it be seeing. This is a journey that your TV remote goes on when you put it down for just a second. Grabbies! What the fuck Valve doing rendering all this on my PC in the background? What's your fucking deal, Valve? No wonder they make so much money. They're secretly Bitcoin mining us all along. This is what happens to the other sock. This is a journey the other sock goes on. Whoa! Hey, look, there's Enemy's fucked up, mocap hands. Ugh, look at all the weird little NPCs doing. They're just like, whatever. What that 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐤 sees when you pull it out of your cleavage. This is what the 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐤 sees when it falls into my cleavage. This is a journey it goes on, never to be seen again. The hot Cheeto that fell between my cleavage. Hello. Hi. Hi. Oh. Damn. You want to be a cheese curl all of a sudden. That's one way to get into my mouth now, isn't it?
Sorry. I was running out of desk space. So this is our point of interest. The only problem is
we're really doing a whole presentation through Half-Life Alyx of all things. You couldn't just open up like
that prop trick
Photoshop.
That you suggested, I have a feeling that we can use that actually to kind of figure out, roughly speaking, the trajectory. Now, what you're suggesting is that we can use teleporter.
We couldn't just open Photoshop, MS Paint. We had to do this whole diagram in Half-Life Alyx.
So if we establish a bunch of connection nodes, I see what you're saying. As long as our
the invisible NG
drop position, our DRP, as long as it's higher than the point of interest, we can verify that by using the rope trick. I mean, Source uses basic physics. You know, if we figure this out. The issue, of course, that I see is that we're not really going to know this distance. Now, I know that you were thinking about, like, sending something in. The only issue is that the POI is surrounded by what I'll call a prop field. We don't want to send anything too unstable in there because it's probably going to hit something and then crash.
Yeah, honestly. Doing a whiteboard presentation but doing that on fucking VR? What a show off.
Turn out to undershoot, and we're actually going to fall too far down. So what I'm thinking we can do, actually, we can use this one right here. We have to be pretty precise, but I feel like we actually probably could.
When we bring the Steam Deck in, that's what I'm wondering. Is the Steam Deck the final piece of the puzzle that we need? Too much brain power. Least convoluted Garry's Mod
assuming
build.
All of this goes right. We get the teleporter set up.
Let's be honest.
We have all of our relative positions. We calculate our trajectory, and assuming that we get the cube in the right spot, right here.
I love the visual of just the cube glued onto the NG's head. Can we get some salutes to that engineer who died for our cause? Not the fucking Call of Duty montage ass music. Can we get some salutes to the engineer who died for this cause? Did we really have to kill the lad? Was there no other way? Thank you for the snaloots. Thank you for your 07s. Anime as fuck! This was a heist. We went... When did the genre go from, like, existential personal horror to now it's a heist film? I didn't even realize that we were so busy making cheese puff cleavage jokes. I didn't realize that this became a heist film. This is the moment that you're popping the fuck off, begging me to watch this episode. Well, the first time you did that. Oh, it was the first time you begged me to start watching it. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know about anime. That was some Ocean's 11 bullshit that just went down. The sort of heist film that fucking Avengers Endgame wishes it was. Also, I just noticed, hey, we're holding the umbrella. We're the umbrella man. Jesus fucking Christ, this is terrifying. Aw, boo! Why'd you cut away? Ooh, did you see that? There's someone in the window. Did you see that? There's something moving in the window. But I guess it's inconsequential. Careful, buddy. Source engine's a physics-based engine. There's fall damage in this. Whoa. Badger, you left your mocap suit just sitting in the middle of the ocean. Come get it, buddy. 𝐒𝐴𝐕𝐄. Neon Genesis. 𝐉𝐨𝐬𝐿. Oh, hey!
There you are.
Beep. Say, who are you? What is your name? Play Half-Life 1 FVOX beep.wave. Oh, she stopped beeping. Play the beep.
Hello, Dr. Freeman.
Restricted incursion in progress.
And things were going so well.
What the fuck? To SM_Passé. Still my face. You sure you want those polygons? They'd be a little sharp, wouldn't they? He's doing the Xbox code. Do you have it in you? Oh. Oh, the big thing in the background got all fucked up. Ooh.
Apply, apply, apply. Apply. Apply.
Stop! Stop! She's already dead! Leave her alone! She's already dead! Act now. Ugh, do you see that? The way her head pulled up right to the front? Fucked up. Are you for real, dude? What the fuck did you do with the emulator? Says PSB Lucy. End of my day. Yeah, I cleaned up the mess we made. Dude, it was trapped. You know that thing I spent like 2 weeks helping you. Doesn't matter. We caused this. I fixed it. That's it. Yeah, but you went behind my back. Why were you acting so dramatic over this? You're just doing shit on your own at this point. Just wasting our time, dude. Due to these events and the evidence presented, we will not be working with Anomi on this investigation topic any further. We no longer believe that this investigation is viable anymore, so we will not be pursuing this any further. Thank you for understanding. Project Skybox. Final transmission. Please take a seat. Oh. Ugh, I don't like its eyes peeking out from past the monitor. The interloper investigation has been a failure. When you hear the door noise, your head instantly went, I am heavy weapons guy. After 4 years of research, the investigation has fallen apart. But where exactly did everything go wrong? Capturing Sky Ghost? The Tuesday incident? The Void exploration? My first capture? No, if you ask me, the point where it all went wrong was in the very first episode. I told you all that this was random gameplay, but I lied. This was one of the first demos I ever generated, and I instantly recognized what this was. It might have been around 2009. Me and my cousin were sitting in a dark room on a warm summer night, trying to play Half-Life 2 on an old, crappy controller we found in a garage. For some reason, watching this demo brought me back to that past. And I got to relive a fond memory from my childhood. But only for a moment. Ever since then, I've had a theory that the interloper servers might contain memories of our collective past. Moments lost to time now, preserved somewhere in the near infinite dark void of Source. So much of my life possibly out there, and I might be able to preserve it. And not just that, but a new opportunity to interact with the players and friends that have been forgotten in time. Players we cannot meet ever again. But what I failed to understand was that by trying to peer into the void, my efforts to search through it was causing irreversible damage. Because the only way to peer into the void was to become a part of it. And in doing so, I've spread my influence deep inside of it. Even after removing Sky Ghost, I still can't be certain that my damage has been wiped away. Perhaps a complete collapse of the void is still inevitable. But maybe not. Maybe it'll recover.
The approaching snub has
Maybe someone who
purchased 10
understands these
team
servers
monitored
will
bags.
intervene and repair it. Maybe some memories can remain in peace here, undisturbed and remaining as they were. Even if they can't be viewed by us on the outside. But we know it wasn't just me that had interacted with this. Others have interacted and interfered with the F-Sky Void as well, probably spreading their own influence.
For 10 points to Monica T.
And it was all because of
Once I finish the final task, huh?
Thank you for the card pack purchases, Snom. I see somebody doesn't want to wait till after the incredibly emotional epilogue to the story. Crashes your computer. Crashes your ability to get any more pulls. I'm glad you're out of... You know what? I'm going to come out and say it. I'm glad you ran out of gems in Nikke. I'm kidding. What's poppin'? Thank you for the card pack purchases. It was all because the original interlope command and the exploit that comes with using it. Interloper's like a wide open door, which allowed the outside world to seep in. So after 20 years, I decided to deal with this problem at last. I closed it. Crash. There it is. There. See, now you could have played the Nikke blue screen thing. This was the perfect moment to use it. I know some of you will be upset at me for making this decision, but I've come to understand that this world just means too much to me. And I don't want to see it all lost. I don't want to see it all lost to chaos. To protect our memories, our hopes, and those who are not with us anymore. To the other investigators, to Project Skybox, and to the audience, I'm sorry. There is no guarantee that my actions here will protect this place forever. Maybe months, years, or decades from now, someone else will come across this place again, somehow. Maybe Interlope will return, or maybe a new exploit will be found. If that person is you, please take my advice. Be careful and tread lightly, because we are not welcome here. Hi, Princess. Welcome for joining. This marks the end of my investigation. Oh, there's more! But there's just one more thing. This. What is this? And how can I possibly find out? Well, despite everything, the server is still up. CGE7193. So what if... Hi, Hanagon the Third. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Here for your daily sway, huh? Medic!
Let's go.
I took melatonin. I'm fighting sleep. I want to try some new codes. If I don't get in, try sound, comma, radio, comma, play voice and say maybe.
Let's do this.
Oh, and say maybe.
Let's go.
I'm doing very good. We're watching the end of the Interloper investigation. And I have things to say, but we're gonna let this play out. But wait, there's more! Oh, and that's a really beautiful way to end it. And although it's a bit disappointing to be like, no, but I want to see more. It's like, okay. All right, I get the message. I see what this was leading to. Please input a file. And I went, well, that was a rather poetic way to end it. Very classic horror story. But no, hold on, there's more. Someone said they'll stay away, they'll put an end to it, but maybe there's more to it. Maybe you just can't keep away. Oh, orange box! Shortly after, the server began rendering frames. The frames were produced as a jumbled mess of data. We tried our best to clean it up. Here is the final transmission from Skyghost, from the Void. To Interloper 2! Cheesy Puff Boogaloo. Is Skyghost gonna start singing the Portal Want You Gone song? Well, that little Great Gordon, that's the player. It looks like we're watching this from the perspective of Skyghost. Imagine being a being that lives in a server that basically stored a bunch of memories of a bunch of people playing video games. You gain sentience, and this is what you wake up to. This is what you wake up to on a good day. Damn, does Skyghost have the music too? What a gorgeous pick. Oh, hey, Umbrella Man. I haven't seen one of you in a fucking minute. Oh, hey, this is the Portal demo. Oh, that's what he went, okay. So there's Skyghost being grabbed by one of the fucking Umbrella Men. Is this just gonna be showing Skyghost in all various locations being taken by the Umbrella Men? There's that multiplayer lobby that he was talking about earlier. Honey, this was poppin'. Hey, Vor was mentioned earlier. The clock got reset. When the AI accidentally opens up a zip bomb of Sonic porn. Yeah, this is a server that Anime said he used to play on a bunch. There's the fucking Umbrella Man taking her away again. Oh man, we almost made an entire week. Damn. I think it was that coastal map. Man, being Sky Ghost is suffering. What the fuck? Okay, teapot. Oh shit, we did make it a week. Nice. New record. Longest time gone without Vor being mentioned on the stream. 1 week. One out of 10 final message. No jump scares. SMH. Can't believe the dying goat data ghost didn't leave one last jump scare. And there's still more. Interloper. Interloper by Animide. Original theme dev text by Pumodi. Well shit, I guess it's officially the end of Interloper. I can't fucking believe that the finale just dropped on us like that. You expected a cheap sequel-bait jump scare? What is this, a puppet combo game? Not enough chainsaws and loud noises. And cheap enemy AI. Watch out have the red dot jump scare frame at the last literal frame. Honestly. Created with Source Filmmaker, Blender, Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2, Mocap Fusion VR, RTC, Gary's Mod 10 and Classic, Blender Source Tools, Sourceo, Hammer, DaVinci Resolve, Sony Vegas, Lunaescape Copper, Wesley's, Community Management. You beg me to watch I'm not gonna fast forward, I'm not gonna skip. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna watch this dope ass, this incredibly dope end credit sequence. I presume this is just thanking all the people who participated and everyone who participated in the Interloper investigation IRL. Are these everyone's umbrella sonas? Were they told to draw Umbrella Man sonas? Is that what's going on? That's so cute. I know, right? I can't fucking believe a silly little video game ARG actually finished. A video game ARG with this much production value and this much hella mystery left to be told. You want an Umbrella Man Sona? Well, I don't know. Take a look at everyone else's and use that as a template to base your own off of. It kind of looks like everyone's got their own little Umbrella Man Sonas. I like how that one's a Toby Fox cat dog. I sincerely believed, I knew that we were building to the end of Interloper. I really didn't expect the F in Interloper F to be finale. I was not expecting that. Dreams of a dead engine. I sincerely thought if there was going to be a final episode, it would be called Interloper End. But I guess realistically, the big drop would be, here's a new update on the investigation. The investigation is over. The person leading the investigation has ended it, killed any and all opportunities for the investigation to continue. Hi, 𝐒𝐳𝐤, looking for joining. What's poppin'? Make the Umbrella Man template into a marketable plushie. This was only possible thanks to every one of you. Fuck, where do you go from here? You spent 3, possibly 5 years of your life building this story, building this adventure, planning around this. Now what? Can't just do another one. I mean, you can, but like, I don't think you should. If anything, I think immediately starting a new ARG would kind of go against the message of this one. The end. Maybe now you just sit back, relax, and enjoy all the YouTube ad revenue. Go live life. Go live life. You spent half a decade, essentially, working on this, planning this, plotting this, putting this together, scheduling this, and making sure this went smoothly. Enjoy your ad revenue. Go, I don't know, order a pizza or something. Go live your life. You're good. I think you've earned it. You've earned it.
Lately, I have been investigating this really weird source engine rabbit hole called Interloper.
Oh, look at the fan art! Was it a sexy interloper ghost? Like, was that the interloper ghost wearing like a sexy low-cut button-up? Was that Marge? Yes. Not Sky Ghost, the fucking JoJo pose. Oh, I love that one. That one, I'm not gonna pause to go back to them, but that one of Sky Ghost drinking the beer and the TV remote, I need that. I need to screenshot that one so I can just send that to Lily when we're talking about shit. About like watching and getting into shit. Interloper. What is it about Valve Source Engine projects on YouTube? Like, aw, that was really pretty. What is it about Valve Source Engine projects on YouTube that just pop the fuck off in terms of like really, really, really creative fan communities? Like all the fucking fan art and fan creations around Half-Life VR. This fight goes so fucking hard, you want to watch it like 14 million times a day. This is the goal of a creative, right?
Where'd it go?
To just put together a silly little goofy collection of fan art, fan animations, silly little creations people have made because you wrote a story, you did something that resonated with them on such a deep level they felt the need to come out and create something. Even something as silly as the fucking break-dancing Umbrella Man. Like, that's tight as shit.
Thanks for watching.
That's tight as shit. That's the fucking dream right there. Dreams of a dead engine filled with works of art from so many people who felt touched by your stuff. That rules. Car. Bubby. Aw. Thank you for the years of hard work. I miss you, dude. We always finish these together. Love you, man. Always. But biting the inside of my lip because I also lost a longtime family pet this year. And he would be here in the room watching Interloper episodes with me. Didn't need that. Really had to bite the inside of my cheek to hold back on that one. Fuck. Ooh, that one hit in ways I really didn't need to. Fuck, I could not have guessed this was actually the end of it. Why is it only 192.1 thousand views? Get that shit to 1 million. Okay, well, I mean, like, everyone needs to catch up. Everyone needs to catch up. How many is the other Interloper on? You know, I have things I want to say about Interloper. About its meaning, its message, the ending of it all. How it's very classic horror. And how it's like, yeah, you know what? Making it so the mystery comes to an abrupt end is kind of the only way to go about ending this. And I had things to say about that, but now I'm just like, nah. I think everyone had these thoughts. This comment. One day, a third man will attempt to resurrect his dead online girlfriend he met on Gmod. And when that day comes, God will be ready. Moral of the story. Don't let people with nostalgia work on internet mysteries.
Target sighted. Engaging.
Chastisement for 10 points to
Oh boy,
𝐶𝐞𝐤.
sure like being a sky ghost, the hydrogen bomb of doom and agony. Can't wait for the Interloper epilogue where Sky Ghost comes out of Anomi's PC and beats the ever-loving hell out of him for trying to play Half-Life 2. So real! It didn't take 3 days for Jesus to revive. It took 3 tries, as foretold by source ARGs. Moral of the story, damn. Gmod girlfriends must go crazy. Making a girlfriend on a Gmod server must be nuts. It's a love you will never experience ever again, and you'll never get back. Oh, fiddlesticks, what now? I think also having the fun part of me, it started to click that this was the final episode when it was, hey, this is a call out post. Anomi's a piece of shit and he pissed on my wife. He tried to resurrect his dead girlfriend and in doing so pissed on my wife. Here's all the lies that he told to stall the investigation so we don't kill his already dead girlfriend. Hi, Valkybiz. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? You literally just missed the end of the Interloper ARG. We just watched the final episode of Interloper, and holy shit. Moral of the story. If you're going to... moral of the story... Here's the moral of the story. If you are going to start an online internet mystery ARG investigation, you need to vet every person joining the mystery. You need to find out if they have a long lost lover who is dead. You need to find out if this person has a lover that they are willing to throw the investigation aside for to resurrect. You cannot risk these boys throwing off the investigation because there is a sliver of hope they can revive their dead lover. You think it was a move to make the last episode all about, hey, here's all the things that happened in retrospect all at once. But like, who's got time to spend another 3 years on drip feeding it all? No. It was a really, really clever way to frame this episode. It was a really clever way to frame the episode. Recap things for people who have not tuned in a minute because these take a long time and they need refreshers, while also interjecting new information. I think the presentation of this is the final episode, we're going to immediately make it clear that the person running the investigation has been let go from the investigation. We're mad at them and they've been lying. Let's start from the beginning and go over everything that we know and compare it to the lies that we discovered to see what was really going on all along. Hey, what show left a comment? Hey, what show? When's your like 5 hour? When's your 5 hour When's your 5 hour retrospective video covering the entirety of Interloper? The What Show is how I found out about Interloper, and he currently has 2 2-hour videos on the Interloper ARG. So I'm just saying, wait, no, I'm wrong. He's got 4 videos on it, totaling about 7 hours total. I cannot wait for the 10-hour retrospective video from The What Show going over the entire thing. Anyways, damn, I didn't think we would be ending it. I really thought there were at least 1 or 2 more. But just like that guy's girlfriend, it's done, it's dead, it's over with, buried underground forget. Enemy kills innocent woman after his furry yaoi Gmod RP is exposed to the public. Finding Sky Ghost in the middle of the source void and immediately hatching a plan to destroy it with the hydrogen bomb. Hashtag beast mode. What SCP researchers be doing in 90% of their censored documents? You would compile everything into a single 7-hour video with to sleep to at the end. Bro nuked all of his progress to preserve for 144p video of shitty source gameplay, which is probably all stored in some random Valve server from 2004 that'll die in under 10 years anyways. Truly magnificent play. What do you mean they sent a bomb to Interloper's house to control its body? Founds technology that makes Half-Life 2 NPC Ragdoll sentient. Leaves PC for 3 years. Lucy, I want a divorce. That's it. No more investigation. All right, that was Interloper. Holy shit. Awesome. Hey, speaking about stories where we're trying to resurrect our dead lives through video games and storing their souls in video games, who's ready for some motherfucking no players online? Because there's about to be a player online, and it's me. Logging onto the Quake servers, no one's on, nobody wants to fucking play Quake Live. But before we do that, let's take a little break. Let's do some stretches. Go visit a save room. I'll get the Quake server ready and we'll get started with some no players online. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy some tunes. BRB.
Let's go. Yeah, he that beat. Spit that fire, kill that beat. Pull that smoke and breathe that heat. DJ's gon' put that on repeat. Grind time, I hurt that street. This is work, it ain't no sleep. Push until your body weak. If you don't win, then you don't eat. Yeah, my crew don't know defeat. All we know is how to beat the brakes. Hard for anybody out there trying to stop the cheese. There's nobody stopping me. He blames a copper plea, and I'ma put this mic through their face for trying to mock me, beat. Until we falling out, breaking the law, we out of control, we down the road. If y'all wanna get it up, then let me know. If we can put it on blast and tell it. Until we falling out, breaking the law, we out of control, we down the road.